Hey, how we doing today, guys? We're out here at Smith Family Farms, once again on the farm, just hanging out with the cows, and we're gonna cook a little brisket burger today. So with our brisket burgers, we're gonna set it up. I like to do a little bit of peppers and onions, some mushrooms, nothing too crazy, and then a couple options for cheese. We've got a little cheddar mix, got a little provolone, doing it on the Blackstone. We're gonna do just the classic ballpark basic bun. And of course, we're gonna dunk our bun in some nice melted butter first, just because butter makes it better, right? So we're gonna start off, throw a little seasoning on our burger. I like to season mine with a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Once again, this is a brisket burger, so we've chopped up a nice little bit of that Smith Family Farms brisket, and then we use up a bunch of different pieces from, say, the tenderloin, the ribeye, all that to grind in there. And this one's probably running closer to a 75-25 blend, so it's got a nice little bit of fat in it, but we are gonna give it a little bit of oil on the grill just to get it started. Once it starts rendering, then we don't have to worry about it too much. Go ahead and pull these up. Now everyone's a little different with how they like their burger. Some people are mid-rare people. Some people are rare people. That's a little wild, but hey, to each his own. I like mine right about medium. You know, if you're a well-done person, don't worry, because it's still gonna be tender that way as well. While we got these guys working, I'm gonna go ahead. I like to get these out of the way so I don't forget them. Give the bun a little dunk in some butter, put it on the colder side of the grill. Get a nice little bit of toast on them, but nothing too crazy. Take our butter off so we don't burn it. Then we've got our mushrooms, onions, and peppers. So make sure I got some room around here. I like to do them real close to the burgers because then it's gonna have that nice beef fat coming off with them. So obviously you wanna put your mushrooms on first. They'll take the longer to cook. And just so I have a range of flavors, I'll throw a little Cajun spice on those just because we did salt and pepper on the burger. But really, it's all your preference here. We want to make sure we keep an eye on these because this griddle is hot here to sear. Got a nice toast here. So as I pull that front one that's closest to the burner, I'll move the other one over and let it catch up. Go ahead and flip our mushrooms a bit. Oh, they're looking good. And yes, I like to flip these individually to make sure that I sear both sides perfectly. That's just me. I think it ends up being better. But if you're in a rush or you're doing a lot of burgers, there's not a shot I'd do that. I'd be flipping it with a spatula. We'll see what this sear's looking like. Looking good. Looking good. Now these are probably about a 7-ounce burger, so they won't take super long, but they will take a little bit. Check this next bun. Once again, pulled it perfectly. Now that our mushrooms are starting to look good, we'll go ahead and drop our peppers and onions in there. It's nice and toasty out here today, especially over this Blackstone. And once again, I season everything I cook. We'll let those sit for a second to get a nice little bit of caramelization. Then this will probably take about 2 minutes, and then we'll be looking to mix it all and start putting cheeses on the burgers. You know, like I said, we're out here at the farm real quick, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty toasty out here. You know, we all know how Louisiana summers are, but if you look back behind me, our friends are also a little thirsty. You know, once again, the Smiths are out here taking such good care of these cows. These cows are living the dream. They just spent the morning napping underneath the trees. Now they're waking up to come catch a little drink. All right, now these burgers are getting to the point where they're about ready to pull off, so it's time to start talking cheese. We're gonna do a little bit of both today. We're gonna do a nice little bit of shredded cheese on one. Hit a little provolone on the other. So a couple ways you can go about it. I think I'm gonna go about it the way I normally would. And I'm gonna take a nice little bit of this, set it on top. As we all know, with burgers, it's all about structural stability on the bun. And when you put your peppers and onions under the cheese, it holds them on so you don't lose them when you're biting. So now we got the nice provolone, 2 slices of course. Nice little shredded mix. Don't be afraid, do not be afraid. And yes, that's how much you're putting on at most restaurants if they make a good burger at all. We'll go ahead and dome them up and let them melt. Now that we've had the dome on for a couple seconds, nice little restaurant trick here, a little water, steams it right up. It'll go quick. Provolone's ready. You saw that drag of that cheese, huh? That's why we're outside cooking. No mess inside. And burger. Now this one we're getting spatula for. Because we're gonna get all that crunchy, good, cheesy there. See what we got, the little extra crunchy bits, that's what you're really looking for. Set it on, fold that in. Right here. Wipe your plate. There's your brisket burgers ready for summertime fun.